Hello there. This video is to help you navigate your Marival portal or your MVP, including logging in, checking on applications, applying for scholarships, paying your deposit, and much more. First, go to the main Marival website and go to the Admissions tab, where the MVP is linked right here. It will then take you to the login screen. If you are a first-time user, it will have you make a username and password using an email of your choice. From there, you can start new applications, check on existing applications, and then also check your status portal right here. This takes you to the home page, which includes tabs on the home page itself, scholarships and financial aid, and resources. It also has your update on the status of where your application is at, whether you've been admitted, if you've applied, if you have deposited, or if you are looking to submit materials to complete your application. Wherever you are at, this part of the page will update to reflect that. It also has a reminder to submit your FAFSA as well as the school code to place on the form for it to be sent directly to us. On the right is your enrollment counselor and their contact info, as well as your specific information as an incoming student, including your student ID, which is right here. On the home page, we have a status update portion next to this envelope icon that will have any updates, including admissions decisions, financial aid packages, and merit scholarship increases. They will all be added to this section of the MVP, and you will also receive an email when there has been an update posted here. If you click on it, it will have all of these updates listed out here in bullet points, and then will allow you to click on them and view everything. This one is your specific acceptance letter, including your personal merit scholarship, the value of that scholarship per year, the 4-year total of that scholarship, if you add it all up together, and then the requirements to keep said scholarship. It then gives you instructions on how to accept your offer of admission, which we'll get into right after this, as well as completing the FAFSA, submitting your enrollment deposit, and sending us an official final transcript once you complete the school that you are attending currently before attending Marival in the coming semester. Then it has information for any other updates that have been posted for you to peruse from here. And then you are able to go back to the home page, where it also gives you the option to accept the offer of admission right there underneath the status update section. It gives you the option to accept or decline your offer of admission, and accepting will allow you to hit update and then will tell you how to pay your enrollment deposit. This clues us in that you are ready to enroll at Marival and you are excited and committed to becoming a Scot with us. If you decline the offer, it lets us know that you've pursued other options and allows us to get a better read on what did not work with MC. And then you hit update for that as well. But if you accept the offer, it then will guide you to the payment section for the enrollment deposit. It is $300 and you can pay either online through the MVP directly. If you wanted to call the admissions office, it has contact info for us right there. If you wanted to mail it in, we have our mailing address right here. Or if you wanted to come in and visit us in person in the admissions office, all of these options are completely fine and it is ultimately based on your preference. But if you want to pay for it on the MVP, hit this submit payment button and it takes you to our secure payment webpage. It's going to ask for your billing address. Once that is filled in, you will hit submit payment and then it'll ask for your card information. Once you hit submit on that, it will be a secure transaction that goes directly to us in our business office, and then it will update your MVP accordingly, as you will now be a deposited student at that point. If you have any questions on this process, please reach out to your enrollment counselor. We are here to help you through the entire process and answer any questions you might have about this. There's also a section on outside scholarships that are not through Marival specifically. These will stack on top of your aid if you receive any. and then also a video for why Maryville College that just gives you an overview of what we offer. And then if you navigate back up to the top, in our scholarships tab, we have our specific competitive scholarships offered here. All of them have links for you to click on to then fill out the application with all of your information, uploading resumes, uploading letters of recommendation, uploading personal statements, whatever the scholarship asks for. There are a lot of different options to choose from. That one is inactive, but there are a lot of other ones for you to peruse and look at, as well as apply for. And then we also, under the resources tab, have a lot of helpful links for you as well, including visiting campus for a tour, admissions dates and events coming up, studying abroad, self-submitting test scores, TRIO interest forms, name change request forms, a glossary of college lingo to help you understand our processing and where you're at in your journey, disability resources and accessibility access if you need accommodations, and then veteran support if you are a dependent or you are a veteran yourself. Importantly on here is the self-submitting test scores. This one is very helpful if you are looking to increase your merit scholarship, as we are test optional when it comes to admissions, but we will look at test scores when it comes to scholarships. It gives you a helpful to-do on how to submit the application or submit the test scores. It will need to be a screenshot or a submitted document that includes the full set of scores, composite, and then sub-scores, the date of the exam, and then your full first and last name. And so this helps you understand how to do that, and then has you put your information down here, and then tells us which test scores you are submitting, and then you will hit submit. And then the final thing we will take a look at is on the home page right here. This is in regard to a financial aid package. Once we receive your FAFSA and you are an admitted student, we will generate a financial aid package for you that includes all of the costs, all of your financial aid offered, and then the federal loans offered to you, as well as payment plan options and much more. Once that is populated on here and you can view it, go to this button right here that says to schedule a financial aid meeting. This is a meeting for you to talk to your enrollment counselor and discuss any questions you have, any concerns, and make sure that there is a plan in place to afford and pay for Maryville College once we get to that point in your enrollment process. This gives you 4 separate options to choose from, including selecting a meeting either virtually or in person. They all last around 25 minutes, and you are able to select a specific staff member, meaning your assigned enrollment counselor, or a first available staff member. If your enrollment counselor is out of the office that week or they are busy, you can select anyone else on our team. We are ready and willing to meet with you and can answer any questions you might have. Once you select what type of meeting you're looking to have, you scroll down where it gives you a calendar to select your intended meeting date, and then you are able to select a time that you would like to meet with a counselor. If you choose a specific staff member, it allows you to then manually select your assigned enrollment counselor, and then it gives their specific schedule, and so you will know that they will be available in the office in any of these offered times, and that way you can ensure that you are meeting with them personally. These are all offered in Eastern time, and so if you are not in that time zone, please account for that and recognize that we will meet in Eastern time, and then if there needs to be a rescheduling because of that, just let us know. We can do that for you very easily. Down here, it just asks for your contact information. And then if you are not the student, or if you are a parent or guardian filling this out, it just asks for the student's name and then the type of student they are, first year or transfer, and then asks if anyone is helping that student pay for college, if you are using any VA benefits, if you have looked at any outside scholarships, and if you have any other questions that were not answered in these ones above. But when you're ready, hit book, and that will send you an email confirmation as well as one to your counselor, letting them know that you have scheduled a meeting with them, and then they will see you either in person here in the admissions office or on Microsoft Teams with a link that will be sent to you in that confirmation email to join the meeting at your planned time. But from there, this is the MVP portal. Any questions you have, feel free to reach out to us and let us know. We are here to help you through this whole process, and we hope that you navigate this with ease and have a successful experience working through your MVP. Thank you so much.